Have you ever met someone and instantly felt like you clicked? Like you've known them forever, even though you've just met? That's how I felt when I met, we'll call her Ava for this story. We became coworkers and bonded super quickly. It felt like everything just clicked into place. For the first time in a long time, I thought I had found a real friend. Someone I could trust. Someone I could open up to. But little did I know, I was being manipulated this entire time. And when it all came crashing down, I was left questioning everything. Ava and I hit it off right away. We shared the same sense of humor, the same interests, and I felt like I could talk to her about anything. At work, we were inseparable, and outside of work, we'd hang out all the time. Go for food, take walks, have deep conversations. It felt like we had a genuine connection. I thought, wow, I've finally found someone who's real. But as time went on, I started noticing things that didn't feel right. One of the first things I started to notice was how often Ava would make promises to hang out or help with something, but then wouldn't follow through. She'd say something like, "Oh, we should totally hang out this weekend," or "Don't worry, I'll help you with that one thing next week for sure." But when the time came, crickets. No response, no follow through. She'd cancel plans last minute or just not acknowledge it at all. At first, I would give her the benefit of the doubt, thinking maybe she was just busy. But when it started happening again and again, I realized I was always the one making the effort. I was the one reaching out, trying to keep the connection alive. And despite all the broken promises, I still thought we had something real. I told myself it's just a rough patch, or she's going through a lot. She'll come around. But then she would start making comments, pointing out my insecurities, and really pushing me around at work. Micromanaging, if you will. But then Ava was let go from the job. And at that point, I had already started to distance myself because I was so frustrated with the constant letdowns. I'd been putting in so much effort and I felt like I wasn't getting anything back. So when she left the company, neither one of us really reached out to each other. It was clear to me that the connection had started to fade long before that. Fast forward a few months later, just recently actually, I decided to reach out. I figured I'd at least see how she was doing, maybe reconnect and try to build something positive again. I sent a message asking how things had been and nothing. No reply. I waited a couple days. I figured it's the holidays, people are busy, people are on vacation, but I heard nothing back. I had a mixed feeling of confusion and disappointment. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a little bit, but as I thought about it, I realized something important. I'm ready to move on. I don't want to carry any negativity into the new year. I want to start fresh with a positive mindset, focusing on what matters most. Life is too short to keep giving my energy to people who don't value it, so I'm letting go of that friendship and moving forward. Sometimes people come into your life for a reason, and other times they're just meant to teach you a lesson. Ava may have been a part of my journey, but now it's time for me to focus on my growth, my peace, and the people who really show up for me. This whole experience is actually a big part of why I started this YouTube channel. I needed an outlet to share my thoughts on life, on things like toxic friendships, personal growth, and the lessons I've learned along the way. I wanted a space where I could speak the truth and hopefully help others who are going through similar things. If you've ever been hurt by a friend or ghosted by someone you cared about, just know you're not alone. It's okay to walk away from those friendships and set boundaries with people who drain you. You deserve to be surrounded by people who actually value you and make you feel appreciated. Don't waste your time on those who don't. If you've been through something like this, I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment down below and share how you handled it. But anyway guys, that's all I have for this week's video. If you'd like to support the channel, please feel free to drop a like, subscribe for more content, and comment down below your thoughts. But until next time, take care and Happy New Year.